Offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Now Wilson. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this. What I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He lets it fly for Lockett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
On 1st down, Peterson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Peterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They try again with Peterson. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Taken down by
well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run.
1. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Wilson. Rolling to his right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
2nd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Come on. Check the back. 60 back. 60 back. Okay, double up. Back
to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Extra point.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes this Washington 34. Seahawks 7.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Thomas Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
to throw again on second down. Wilson, flush to his right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Stay loose. Stay loose.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And let's pin them here.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for DK Metcalf.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Down and 10.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it, bring it.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last shot for Wilson. The quick slant caught. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson. His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And he missed it. It wouldn't have mattered. They were going to lose either way, but the game ends strangely on a missed PAT.
34.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash. Can I catch me? Whoa, your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. It's a solo mission. Running up the charts. I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. I ain't like